In this video, we are going to see how to use an online, just a website called calculatorsoup.com to compute how much money you'll have at the end of an investment period. So the PowerPoints and the videos that are within your course, when you're working on your homework, or if you look at the lesson videos, they're going to show you how to use a formula, which is perfectly fine. However, my thoughts are that a year from now or 5 years from now, you're not going to remember a formula. However, you might remember a website. I am going to show you how to do this, and you are allowed to use your phones. So you can go to the internet and go to Calculator Soup during the test. So you can do this on all your homework and so forth. So on this particular example, I go to calculatorsoup.com. Let me go back so you can see what all I did. So when you go to calculatorsoup.com, you see something like this. Now on your mobile device, it looks a little bit different. The format is a little bit different, so be aware of that. Be sure to practice it on your mobile device, not your computer, so that you are prepared for tests. And then you're going to choose for this particular question, because we're talking about compound interest and how much money you'll have in the future. We're talking about saving and investing. And once you get to that screen, there's a lot of different options. The one I like to choose is this investment calculator. And then here we have several options to choose to change these little boxes. So there's a drop down here that you can change. You can change different numbers. And so we're going to start by saying, what are we trying to calculate? How much money will you have in the future after 4 years? So we're trying to calculate the future account value. So we're going to leave that just like it is. The investment amount, or the starting balance, is our $4,000. You deposit $4,000. And how many years? They're asking about 4 years, so we change that to 4. What is the annual interest rate? APR 3%. And you do leave that as a whole number. If you're working with the formulas, you must change your percent interest rates to decimals. But working in the calculator, the online calculator, you just leave it as a whole number. Compounding, it says it's compounded monthly. So we leave that at monthly. Notice there are other options. And then the contributions, that is if we were depositing money periodically. And we'll look at another example later about that. So contributions in this case is 0. Because one time at the beginning, we put $4,000 in the bank. And then we just let that sit, earning interest, with no additional contribution. So be sure to put a 0 right here. The frequency is always going to match the compounding, so just make sure those match, and then calculate, and it's going to give our answer right here. So the future value of the account after 4 years is $4,509.31. And it goes on to give you a little interpretation there. Let me know if you have any questions.